Hey guys, COLLAB here, and welcome back to another Q&A video. Now, I'm just letting you know before I get started, I am not going to do what I did last time by play a game and commentate at the same time, because that pretty much just ruins my commentary, so I decided to use Audacity to record the audio, and I pre-recorded the game footage. So what you are seeing is not me running around and talking, so this will make things way easier, so don't be surprised if you happen to notice a cut in the middle of me talking. So yeah, but another thing before I get started is that this may be uploaded after Thanksgiving or late Thanksgiving, so I just want to let you guys know that on Twitter I did say it was going to come on Thanksgiving, but we were just very, very busy and I wasn't able to get recording the audio, so I hope you guys can understand that. But I just got my microphone all hooked up, so my commentary or the video might not turn out that great. I hope the audio isn't echoey because it is a very sensitive microphone, but yet it is amazing. So enough with the stalling, we're gonna go on the questions, and these are the questions from the Q&A that I promised that you guys sent to me by my Twitter by using the hashtag AskCyberCollin. Now, just letting you know, it is just hashtag CyberCollin. I am not using hashtag CyberCollin11, so please keep that in mind if you do want to send me a question for next time I do a Q&A. So, the first one we got here is from DLoner08, and he said, "Is it weird that I put eyes over a cut to make it look like a face?" He even sent me a screenshot, and that, to what I say, is, doesn't really seem that odd to me. I don't even care. Use your imagination. This is America. I don't know. Do what you want. Yeah. This next question was sent to me by the Gaming Block, and he says, "Can you answer this question?" And what I say to that is, yes. What? No long explanation on that one, just simply yes. Okay. King of the Butter, or as I like to call him, Butters, says, "Do you like butter on your toast?" And to that I say, yes, I love butter on my toast. I don't really like it when it's all dry and crunchy. I like it when I have toast and have butter on it. I don't know, it makes it taste better. It's good to have it with your breakfast. Okay, this one I'm gonna hold till later because I don't know how long that one will take me. Deloner again says, "Why are apples not blue?" Wait a minute, but you mean apples are not blue? Really? Everything I know is a lie. Here, just look at this apple. Like, as you can see, this thing is clearly blue. Oh wait, that's my that's just a phone case. Never mind. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. All right. So another question from the Gaming Block says, "What is your favorite video game?" And I would say my favorite video game might actually surprise you. I have not ever made a video on it, and yes, Minecraft, I would consider that maybe my number 2 or 3 on the list. But my favorite video game ever was actually one of my very first video games, and that was Mario Party 7 for the GameCube. And I feel as if it is one of the greatest video games that I own. It is very fun, and I find it way better than the Mario Parties that came after that, because when you were in 7, I'm not sure if 1 through 6 had it, because I've never seen any video or I never played it, but one of the things I loved, and that I really loved about Mario Party 7, was that you were able to use your coins to collect orbs, but unlike how that worked in Mario Party 8, you use it to buy candy. Orbs were way better than candy, because with the orbs, other than giving yourself a special advantage, you could also claim a space as your own to maybe steal stars from the other player, or maybe you could even use it to claim your own space, like I said earlier, to use stars, take coins, or maybe turn some spaces into your own. And I love that game. I haven't played it in a while, but I hope someday in the future I could make, I don't know, maybe a few friends of mine are over at my place and we're all just, hanging out together, playing some Mario Party. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Now the last question that the Gaming Block sent me was, why did you make your YouTube channel? Now, I did explain a little bit of this on my first Q&A, but the main reason why I started my channel was that, I'm not sure if I said it was if I did say it was the main reason on the first Q&A, that was not the main reason. Just the main reason, and when I said on the last one, I forgot the password to my YouTube account, and when I did figure it out, the main reason of trying to bring it back was I thought YouTube would have been a very fun thing to do, and I just thought maybe it could be a new hobby. So when I first started, I did little skits, and I would do a lot of random videos. But then over time, I kind of noticed that my skits weren't really the greatest. I couldn't upload that frequently, so I decided to make a gaming channel. So I ran 2 channels, but then after, when that wasn't really a good idea, I decided to make my main channel my everything. And ever since then, my channel kind of shot up to where I was now. So I am glad I did make that decision of making a YouTube channel. And I know that's not the reason why I made it, it's just how I went through it. But just one of the biggest reasons was because, I was like, what, 12 or 13 when I made the channel? I mainly just thought, hey, you know what, maybe I could easily make like a quick buck off of YouTube money if I become famous. But that was just me, when I was, 13 or 12? That was before I realized how it was like to be on YouTube. And now I'm no longer biased about that. Now I stick to YouTube because I like to make videos that can entertain people through the best of my ability as much as and as hard as I can. And I don't even collect YouTube money. I do have the ability to, but I just don't. So because I just kind of feel like I'm not at that moment to collect money, and I know I can, but it's not really a good idea yet to start collecting from it, even though too I only gain like $1 a month, and I don't even care about that, because as long as I keep you guys happy, that's all that matters to me. And wow, I spent a while answering those questions. Let's see here. Lily, I actually had to write a separate list for this because she was saying what would be my top 5 favorite places to visit and why. Now, all of these, some of them I've already been to, but some of them I haven't. Actually, wait, have I been to? Well, one of them I haven't been. Number 1, I would say I would love to visit Florida. I'm not gonna say where in Florida for this one, mainly because in Florida, I actually have a lot of family members in Florida that I rarely get to see. We do message on Facebook, but that's very private, which my account's private anyway, so if you do find it, you can't see anything from it. But just mainly I have a lot of family there that I hardly get to see. Number 2 also involves Florida, but Disney World. And why do I pick Disney World, you might ask? Well, that was one of the greatest vacations of my life, and nothing's ever beaten that. And I think that must have been like 2 or 3 years ago since I've been there over the summer, and that was very fun. Nothing yet has ever beaten that fun experience. Yeah, the food was expensive, but hey, just the experience was worth it. Number 3. This one might actually kind of surprise you. Number 3, I'd pick my middle school. Now, I'm not gonna reveal the name of my middle school due to that's pretty personal, but my middle school changed the person who I was because I went to a elementary school that wasn't really the greatest for me, and that kind of gave me a bit of an attitude and kind of a physical behavior in a negative way. So after when I transferred schools, a lot of the teachers and my new friends really helped me out, and it turned me from a angry and easily angered little kid to the much more mature me that you guys came to know and love. And if I ever see those teachers who have changed me, I just want to give them a big hug, because I don't know how much I could thank them. Because if it wasn't for them, I'm pretty sure I would not be the guy who you know today. Number 4 would be, I would want to visit the state Georgia, mainly because I have recently, well actually over the summer, I had a relative come over to visit from my house, and that year I never even knew I had family in Georgia, but he was a really nice person, and he's been telling me all these stories about how much it was like to be with those family members, to where someday I kind of want to visit them and kind of meet them in person, because he said a lot of great things about them. Now you know what? Just forget what I was about to say there. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm a little on and off right now. I kind of just had the Thanksgiving feast not too long, actually a couple hours ago, and I still feel kind of full from it, so don't mind me. And number 5, I pretty much, yeah, I do go to this place a lot, but I always love to go there, and that is my dad's home, because some of you may or may not know that, like a lot of people, my parents are divorced, and I love both of the homes that I live in, and I love both of the parents that I have, but I mainly love to go to my father's home because he has the house that I grew up in as a child, and I had so many memories there, which, if you guys want to know what that room is, it's, maybe if you ever see a video of me in a green room behind me with like some of those posters and stuff, yeah, that's where my old childhood bedroom is, and sometimes I like to make videos there, because wherever I go, I love to make videos, but it just gives me so many memories about kind of like, you know, before the divorce. But you know what? I love that no matter what. Just when I say love that, just so I don't get anyone confused, I love the house. And I love just being there, just remembering that my dad still owns the house, so every time I walk in that door, it's just massive nostalgia just coming on in. And yeah, so that one was Lily's question, and so far, did I happen to skip anything? This one was also from Lily, and she asked me, what is my top 10 favorite anime? Now, when she sent me this question, I tried to write a list to see all the anime I've seen. And while I was working on this question, I kind of noticed I never even seen a total of 10 anime, because I looked through my YouTube history, I looked through my Netflix account, and I tried to pull out all of the anime I could think of, and so I only got up to 9, so I'm just going to be listing from, well, before I even do say the list, just an FYI, none of these are in order on how I like them, except for the final 2. So the final 2, number 2 will be second favorite, and number 1 will be my most favorite. So number 9, Full Metal Alchemist. Number 8, Nachichu, or whatever you're supposed to pronounce it. Number 7, Hetalia. Number 6, Future Diary. Number 5, Sword Art Online. But even though the first 14 episodes of Sword Art Online I thought were amazing, the other half was okay. Sword Art Online 2. Trust me guys, if you don't watch Sword Art Online 2, you don't really need to watch it. You're not really missing much. Number 3, Black Butler. And number 2, Soul Eater. I'm almost done with Soul Eater, which I'm kind of bummed out about it. And for number 1, my all-time favorite, which I actually saw a few episodes a little while ago, and that is Fairy Tail. And here's a good little fact for you guys. Fairy Tail happens to be my number 1 favorite anime. I don't even care what anyone says, it's my favorite, and that's all I have to say about it. And another thing that's all I have to say is this has been my second Q&A, so I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you guys want me to do another Q&A, then please leave a question down in the comments below, or you can tweet me on Twitter or by using the hashtag AskCyberCollin. And remember, it's not hashtag AskCyberCollin11, just hashtag AskCyberCollin. And this has been Q&A number 2, and until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.